Hey everybody, and Tony here with a review of the Peggy Lee Story Concert, which I saw at the Kulturfabrik Schlot. The performers were vocalist Susanna Bartilla, drummer Kenny Martin, bassist Charles Salmons, saxophonist Renee Decker, and pianist Dora Segal. Now a few words about Peggy Lee. She was basically a very well-known singer slash actress, mostly well-known throughout the 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, basically in the olden times. She was very well known for her songs like Fever, Smoke, and of course her appearance as Peg from Disney's Lady and the Tramp. And she has been an artist that a lot of singers and actors pretty much emulated. My personal experience with Peggy Lee mostly came through a lot of the films she starred in, and even her well-known songs like Fever and Smoke. However, the one appearance that really left a huge mark on me was her vocal talent as Peg from, of course, Disney's Lady and the Tramp. And her legacy as a complete performing artist has been ingrained in all of our memories. So when I heard that this concert was coming about, I was quite excited, and it was also really wonderful to see the Grande Susanna Bartilla once again performing on stage. Now, before I get to her, a few words about what I thought about the musicians. We had such great accompaniment and, of course, great musicianship done by the likes of drummer Kenny Martin, bassist Charles Salmons, saxophonist Renee Decker, and pianist Dora Segal. These gentlemen really did a fantastic job collaborating with each other, and their musical talents shone in their own special way. They not only managed to accompany the star of the evening, Susanna Bartilla, wonderfully, but as their own group of musicians, they managed to really work well off of each other. And of course, the woman of the hour, Susanna Bartilla. I also saw this particular singer 2 months ago when she was singing alongside Anne-Catherine Maya and Charles Elliott in their Disney is Jazz concert. And she continues to show class, style, ease, beauty, and grace in everything that she does, which is something I deeply admire in Madame Bartilla. And of course, her experience as a musician was also in great evidence. She continues to be a charismatic performer. She continues to show some style and ease, and she was just wonderful from beginning to end. But more than anything, her elegance, her overall grace, and the hard work that she and the band managed to emit was something to be reckoned with. And I have to give Madame Bartilla and the band loads of kudos for a wonderful evening. So with this wonderful tribute to the great Peggy Lee, one can say that these performing artists, Susanna Bartilla, Dora Segal, Renee Decker, Charles Salmons, and Kenny Martin, managed to do a very fabulous job in making her music shine for generations to come. And for someone who has been mostly familiar with Madame Lee, mostly through name and some of her recordings, I have to say that they managed to turn back the clock and just made me wish that I would have seen Peggy Lee in person in terms of her overall performances. But luckily, we have Madame Bartilla, who managed to imbue all of those wonderful songs with grace, beauty, and elegance, which made her shine throughout the evening. The same thing I could say about the band. Well, that's it for my review of the Peggy Lee Story Concert. Tune in tomorrow for my review of Waltraud Meyer's Lieder CD. So until then, good night everybody.